Oh no, I was muted that whole time. Captions didn't even work. Oh my. Well. Hey, how you doing? How's it going? What's up? How's it going? Thank you so much for the raid, Astra Bun. Good to see you all. Yes. How's it going? Who was first, second, and third again? Bouncy Beats, Addy, Red Wolf. Congrats on first, second, and third. Someone's birthday today. Whose birthday is it? DJ Bouncy, happy birthday, Bouncy. How's it going? Hey, Astra, other Astra. What were you playing, Astra? Well, Astra Bun. There's two Astras. This is gonna be difficult. Let's go ahead and give a shout out here. Okay, there we go. Shout out. Gotta do all this stuff manually because I'm dumb. No, I'm not human, and then switched over to Megabonk. Nice. Megabonk's like the perfect mix between Vampire Survivors and Risk of Rain. You know, it just works. Oh yeah. Woot woot. Woot woot. Yeah, two Astras and they're both buns. Is that just a normal thing? Yeah, and I think they have a lot of the memes working in their favor. Yes, Astra Arcana is my mod. So I'm sorry, you will always be second Astra. Astra Arcana will always be first. Good. I'm glad we can come to that arrangement. Yep. How you all doing? How's it going? Anybody see the aurora tonight? Unfortunately, it is too much light in my area to see it. Just the whole sky is just not good. Okay, there's the drink. Been cold? Well, I can always warm you up. I mean, Fox. I get a big floofy fluffy tail. Went outside and couldn't see it. Okay. Yeah, that'd be awesome, JC. Reminds me, it might be in my area. Yeah, like a Hypno Fox in your mind. Hey Ninja, how's it going? How you doing? Oh, sounds good. Yeah, I was trying to see it earlier, but I couldn't find it. Yeah. Okay. Got to do that earlier, so I need to do that now. Gotta set up the spiral because I totally forgot to reset it up. So we'll see if we can find a cool one as we just kind of sit around and talk. They were really pretty. Oh, that's good. We like pretty things. Okay, that will work nicely. Got over a dozen picks. Perfect. Hey Tadashi, how's it going? How's it been? Hobbs. And a heist. Go heist. The only stream where you want to lose the heist. Viewers didn't want to win it anymore, so they had me switch the odds. So now your best odds to win are if you're not a sub. If you are a sub, then well, good luck. Hey, how you doing? You don't even know what it does, but free treasure? Oh no, it's about losing your thoughts. Win big, lose all of your thoughts. That's the goal. Mm-hmm. Yep. What, you don't want to think? You just want to relax, have a good time. Hey, unyammable, you still won. You had 0 thoughts. You did the perfect win. Well done. I'm not sure if the clap comes through. Bouncy, it's your birthday. You could take a pic if you want to go under or want to stay up. Mm-hmm. Prettiest room in your tail. Yeah, I don't think Astra's like gone out once. Like ever. Definitely winning in the best way. Like what do they say? You can't win if you don't try. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Well, you took it and you hit it, and then you found out you were using a volleyball instead of a basketball. That's pretty much how it works. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, we just kind of sit back, we relax. I mean, while you're here, you really don't have to do anything. You can just sit back, listen, and relax. Just having a good time as we just talk about whatever pops into our heads, or just whatever we want to get out of those minds, you know, because it's just a nice, cozy spot to really relax, to really let go, to really just enjoy. Well, doing nothing. That sounds good to you, then feel free to follow. And if you follow, feel free to follow that tail as it just sways back and forth, wiping away all that stress and tension, brush aside all those worries and anxieties as you just watch and enjoy. Okay. This is kind of a cool story. So there's a auction website where I've gotten like a... Oh, glad to hear that's coming for you. That red? That's called being a guy. 100% that's called being a guy. Just be a rock, be a lighthouse, a place for her to return to. Like, I can't say more than that. Because I'm still trying to figure that one out myself. Yes, auction. Yes, there's an auction website where I've gotten it's for like businesses that go out of business and stuff like that. All new to you. Just do what you're already doing. You're doing great. Okay? Remember, you don't need to put pressure on yourself. She already said yes. So you're already winning. That's the hardest part. Okay, auction. Yes. So like this auction company does all these like sports bars and like states, like when they just want to sell off a bunch of the stuff in the state, they handle all these auctions, and it's a website. So, but you have to go in person to actually pick anything up. So I noticed they had a jewelry store that was going out of business and is being auctioned. All the stuff there is being auctioned off. There is a $873 watch for $22. It closes on Friday. I like watches. I don't wear them often, but I like watches, and I'm gonna get that watch. I'm gonna probably go for up to $100 on it, but that is what I am going for. I'm trying to get this watch. The thing is, if I win it, I gotta like drive down on Saturday to pick it up. So, yeah. We'll find out if we win. Hey, no clicky there. No clicky there. Don't make me show you on the doll. The Unyammable, thank you for the follow. We'll go ahead and swap looks for a second. Yeah. Well, thank you for following. Feel free to follow that tail as it sways back and forth, wiping away all that stress and tension, brushing aside all those worries and anxieties as you just watch and enjoy. Yes, that is a criminally low price. I have no clue what the condition is, but they have more than that. The craziest thing that everyone's going over is they have some other watches. When I say other watches, I'm saying like $1,000 to $2,000 watches that people are like bidding at like $400 on, and I'm just like, hopefully this one just sneaks through. And then they have a couple of watches that are about $300, also going for like $18. Of course, the bid ends on Friday, so I'll find out then. But that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So, okay, Astra, if you gotta take off, take care. Good night. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. I've won a couple of different things off there. And when I say different things, 99% of what I've won has been Avalanche related gear. Avalanche is my hockey team. We're currently rated first in the entire league, so woo! You heading out as well, Bun? It's okay. It's okay. If you have to, you can head out as well. Have a very good night and sleep well. Nap time? Yeah, I guess. Well, give me like two minutes and then I'll snaps. Okay? Okay. Oh, and Nettie was doing all the clicks on the lights, and now they're just clicking my eyebrows. Yeah. I see you there. Okay. So, I've just been looking at a bunch of the stuff and just trying to like see what they got. So there's a couple of watches I'm interested in, so I'll put in for those. And they also have a little brooch that looks pretty awesome. So yeah. Hey Natty, I'll call you out on anything I want. Yeah. Oh, hey Bean, how you doing? You've been good? Yeah, Bean's been a doll all week. Yeah, but you can all just relax, enjoy, just not thinking, just having a good time, just relaxing, going a little deeper, just feeling calm and calm, because you really don't have to do anything right now. You can just listen and relax. Yeah. Doll, Bean, maybe. I don't know. Al? The same way you're a good pet? Chat's pets, by the way, for the new people here. You guys have blackmailed me into calling chat good pet with the good command. Red. Here's a question. How many dates do you think I've been on this year? Just take a wild guess. Take a wild guess. Yeah, anyone in chat can guess. I really don't mind. 5 would be low. 0. Those are lower than 5. I said 5 was low, and you guys are like, nope, nope, go lower. The fox is obviously lying. 10 is still low. 10 is still low. And you go lower again. 4,000 is way too high. There's not even that many days. 29, 25. Those are a little bit better, but those are a little high. 69. No, not that high. 18 is very close. 17. We have a winner. We have a winner at 17. Actually, I have a date coming up as well. Yeah. Now, dates are difficult. Dates are difficult. 0 dates in 5 years. Yeah, you just got to get out there. That's really how it works. -6. Yes, I've been on -6 dates. I've paid people to go out with me. Sometimes I've felt like that. But yeah. No, it's a part of life. It's a part of life. It's a process of finding out the right one for you. So don't get so stressed out, because when you get stressed out, you get weirded out, and when you get weirded out, bad things happen. You just be chill. Just relax. Have a good time. Enjoy what happens. And if it doesn't work out, that wasn't in the plan for you. Okay? Okay, Addie, that's different. That is different. You're together. Okay? That at that point, having a date night is more just kind of a random fun thing. Because you guys have been together for so long, you're way past that point. Yeah. Now that reminds me of the movie Playdate. It's actually pretty good. Pretty funny. But yeah, don't be afraid. Like, don't be afraid of failing. That, I think, is the hardest lesson I have ever learned in life. Failing is not difficult. Trying again is. Don't be afraid to fail, because you're going to fail at a lot of things in life. Was it the difference between a master and a apprentice is the master has failed more times than the apprentice has ever tried? Yeah. So don't be afraid of failing. It happens in life. Yeah. Look, the future is unwritten. I know it's a song. I know it's a song lyric, but it's a good one for this situation. The future's still unwritten. Look. You're both young. Have fun. That is the best thing you can do. Have fun. Because if you focus on having a good time for the both of you, then at least in the end, you can say you had a good time. Wait, isn't that a boxing quote? Not how many times you get, but how many times you... I think that if you replace get with hit, I think that's a boxing quote. Yes, it is. Thought it sounded familiar. School of Hard Knocks right there. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. Exactly, except gambling. I like to be certain when I gamble. That's fine, Red. What was it? When you get to my age, the rule of thumb is half your age plus 7. This only kicks in. The half your age plus 7 only kicks in when half your age plus 7 equals 21. Okay? That's the caveat to that rule. So 29, half your age rounded, always round down, would be half your age, 14 plus 7, 21. Congratulations, you're at the youngest age today, 21-year-old. Oldest age today, 21-year-old. Yeah. Hey, who said they went to college? Fossilize in 2 weeks? Fair enough. Out there with the dinosaurs, I see. Putting dodgeball? Well, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a question. Mm-hmm. Then it will move to 15. And then it's 22. Yeah. See, I felt old when I was an 18-year-old. And I went to a kindergarten volunteering my time. And because I could reach up high, a little kid asked me how old I was. And I said I was 18. And he called me ancient. I felt old that day. And it's never stopped. Mm-hmm. Nah, I'm gonna be honest. When it comes, once you get above 21, 25, really above 25 is when a lot of people finally like understand themselves. So, really, when you get above 25, it's kind of all fair game. But yeah. Hey, Red, that is huge props. You just got propped up. That is something huge. That's very good. That is a wonderful sign. That's absolutely fantastic. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still don't get 6-7. I will never understand a meaningless statement like that. Mm-hmm. Ouch. Now, hey, makes you feel better. The last person I seriously dated, girl, when I literally just paid for a vacation to go to where was it? Basically Orlando, Florida, to go to Universal Studios because they were a huge Harry Potter fan and loved theme parks. So we were going to the nice theme park down there. And when we got back, I had just gotten in and driven from like 11 till like 3 a.m. to get home. And the first thing they say to me after sleeping the entire drive back is, you know, everything you like makes me hate it. So imagine dating a person for close to 6 months. And that's the line they say to you. Now, if someone said up front, my personality is unattracted to them, then I can just say, you don't even know me. I don't know nothing about you. And apparently our lines do not cross. But at least a person that I do not know, I can just brush off and say, basically, you don't have any idea of who I am. Now, someone that you were with together for that long, saying something like that hurts. So, hey, it could be worse. I'm living proof. Yeah, I broke up with her after that. 100%. That was a nope. Literally. The next day, because I needed sleep. I broke up with her, and I'm like, nope, we're done. Bye. Then she tried to poison the well. You feel like you've always missed your chance by now? I'm gonna use the bar talk logic on this. Why you've never missed your shot? Okay? Why you never missed your chance? How often do you just talk to random people? And this is why I'm calling this bar logic. If you go to watch your local sports team in whatever sport you like to watch the most, and you just go to a bar, you sit down, order a drink, stay for half the game, and just randomly talk about the game with people around you. Hey, I just moved to the area, and I'm trying to learn more about local sports team. What can you tell me about them? Hey, what was your favorite trade this season? Who was your favorite acquisition? Who do you think's going to be a standout player? Just random questions from a position of you don't know anything about the game and you just want to learn. Hey, I'm not really a huge sports person. What's your favorite player on the team? What's your favorite spot to watch? Yeah. Being able to just be random and be out there with yourself is a very difficult skill set. It's hard to be in that vulnerable position. I'm very used to it, and I have very little filter. Because I love just going up to bars and talking to random people about random stuff. So I'm gonna be honest. You fail every relationship until you find the right one. Being random very much works. Yes. My favorite line ever. On a scale of 1 to 10, how did you rate that awkward pause? Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, how did you rate that awkward silence? You know, I'm thinking it was a 4. I think it could have been a little bit longer. I could have drawn it out a little bit more. Yes. Yeah. You're bad in 1,000. Hey, I've gone on, like, well, soon to be 17 dates. I'm at 16 right now, but I'm about to have 17 dates this year. And I've been on many more in the past. I'm still figuring it out. So, yeah. Well, congrats. Don't have to rub it in, man. Yeah. Relationships are weird and difficult. You're looking for that other weird and difficult person that works with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just looking for my player 2 for the zombie apocalypse, you know? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. To invent that weird octopus. Yes. Somewhere under the couch, we're pretty sure. Mm-hmm. You'll have a full Pokemon team? Nice. Yeah. Yes. That's why I like to say, I like to express it more along the lines of like finding your player 2. I think that's just a way that works good in my head. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's really hard to give advice on dating in general, because I'm gonna be honest, the best people to get dating advice from are married and have been in happy marriages for a long time. I'm talking the people that have been married for like 10, 20 years. If you really want marriage advice and dating advice, those are the people that made it work. Those are the best people to ask. I'm an idiot compared to them. Like, straight up. So, I don't know why you're asking me. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know I couldn't do a long distance relationship. So yeah, that's very good to have them like within, I'd say 25 miles. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Only one part of it that close. Fair enough, fair enough. Mm-hmm. Well, perfect. Hey, if they live with you, you don't have to worry about anything. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Exactly, Red. You're doing everything right. Just keep on doing what you're doing and you'll be fine. Okay? Don't be stressed, don't worry about it. Yeah. Just have fun with it. Make sure she's having fun. Laughter is always good. Okay, I'm gonna move on from dating advice. Just because, well, there's other things we want to talk about. Like, okay, I talked about this the other day. The sprint in Halo. The sprint in Halo. When I was posting for the stream tonight on Twitter, there apparently is a huge discussion on whether sprint should be in Halo at all. Is that like an actual thing? Okay, I have even more stuff for you, JC. Okay. Ready? Yeah, sprint did kill Halo. Here's another reason why sprint killed Halo. I haven't said this one before. Okay. When you play Halo, Sprint means your gun is not at the ready. Okay? Sprint means your gun is not at the ready. So you have to run really fast, and then you have to take a second. So you can't like just turn around, shoot, you can't throw a nade, you can't jump, you can't like crouch, you can't do anything, I think, except turn. I think turning is the only thing you can do when you're sprinting. I'm pretty sure that's correct. It might have changed a little bit in the new ones, but at least in Reach, it was, I think, turning you could do. You couldn't turn your character, you could just turn your camera. Like framing. Anyway, so what happened was, in order to fight, someone shoots at you, and you're sprinting. The best thing you could do is keep sprinting. Why? Because you have to take a second to stop, turn, slow down, pull out your weapon, and then you can finally fire back at them. But since you're sprinting, you can just stay sprinting and run away. So what does that mean? That changes the dynamics of the game to be evasive by avoiding fights. The whole point of Halo in the original trilogy is to fight. It is to engage the enemy. So, by adding in sprint, you're doing the one thing opposite of what the actual game wants you to do. What is the critical thing I am forgetting? Please enlighten me. The dumbness of all shooters made in the past. BXR? Here's the thing. When you're sprinting, you are not in melee range, and your shield's going to absorb a BXR. You have to take down the shield to do a BXR. The BXR is after the shield's depleted. At least that was the Halo 3 version. Might be different, but... because you could also do the BXB, which was the more kill combo. That was if the shield was up, you could do BXB for the kill. Anyway, yeah. So, sprinting encourages you to avoid a fight. You have more open areas, as we discussed before. You have larger maps, more open areas, so people have more sniper angles on you. More sniper angles means you want to sprint more to avoid the firefight because you are not ready to fight back. So, here's the other thing. The small maps of Halo were super tight, and had a lot of verticality to them. You could do these crazy jump combinations to move up to different ledges. You had the jump boosters to like go between. You could drop down. You could throw grenades up. You could do so much with the vertical play. And they were very small, tight maps that kept the action constant. In the bigger maps, now you're sprinting to avoid combat. Do you see the problem here? Quick, tight gameplay, lots of action, lots of fighting. Open area, lots of danger, run away. The two don't mix. Yes, all shooters. This is why I find it absolutely ridiculous that they want, was it Arc Raiders to be Game of the Year? Nice. Because let's face it, every single shooter game they change like their game every month, if not every year. I mean, they were just playing Battlefield 6 like a week ago, raving about that until Arc Raiders came out. Now they're raving about Arc Raiders, and like Battlefield 6, they're like calling a piece of crap now. And I'm like, not enough changed in Battlefield 6 to really warrant that. And probably in January, we'll see another game come out, and then they'll be raving about that, and the player numbers on Arc Raiders will be gone. Person trying to make... Yeah, Shroud. The guy that died to his own Molly in a CSGO tournament. That's why he's famous. That is why he's famous. He's a professional CSGO player that died to his own Molly at a critical point, causing his team to lose the tournament. And for that infamy of failing so hard, he became famous. Yeah. Oh, no one's touching 33. The only, and I mean the only game that has a chance of competing with 33 is Silksong. But I would argue that Silksong is, because of how recently it comes out, it has that as an edge on Expedition 33. If Expedition 33 was released 2 months ago, there's no way it would lose in any way, shape, or form. Nothing could stop what it's experiencing right now. But because you have Silksong that released like 2 months ago, and it has that momentum behind it, it has that goodwill of Team Cherry, it's the only game that holds a candle to 33. I'm not saying it's a better game. Hey Bleach, how you doing? I'm not saying it's a better game. Yes. And the Grammys stiffed it, and everybody's making fun of the Grammys for it. Red, they're perfectly fine. They fit very well together. But I'm gonna say it again. I'm moving on from the dating conversations today, okay? No worries. Plus, Expedition 33 is just such a good game. Look, I don't play... yeah, it's live. It's live. It's been live for like 4 days. I don't play JRPGs. I have not played a JRPG since Octopath Traveler, the first one. And that was still on the DS, and I enjoyed it. And that was the last one I played. And it was very much the story, very good elements. It wasn't like... It was still, at times, boring and hard to slug through. 33 is a action game disguised as a JRPG. It is a movie-like experience. And I would honestly recommend just play it on story mode if you don't like JRPGs, just for the story. It is that good. You will not be disappointed. It's like It Takes Two. It Takes Two, when it won, like, what was it, a year or 2 years ago? It was an amazing game that redefined that kind of gameplay of platforming adventure. Belly rubs and head pets, of course. Pet, 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 pet. And rub, 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 rub. And for everybody, pet, 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 and rub, 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 rub. The each act of Expedition 33 goes hard, and each act has twists better than M. Night Shyamalan's movies. What's a twist? Pretty much the correct thing. Yeah. So it is just a great game, a great story, and from what I've heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but I have heard that they found the writer for Expedition 33's storyline on Reddit, and the only thing he had posted was the concept and a lot of the stuff in Act 3. I can't talk about Act 3, but I have heard from multiple people that the writer is from Reddit. Well, the person who did the music for the game is from SoundCloud. Yeah, he had written the act, from what I understand, he had written a post about Act 3. And they loved the concept and idea so much, they hired this person to write a full story. And they wrote the basic story for the game. My question is, what do they do next? Because what I want to see is the Writers Guild. That would be the direction I take the next one in. That would be the way I would do it. With the older sister doing something on the other side. If you have no clue what I'm saying, then you are perfect. If you have any clue what I'm saying, then you can understand. I think that would be the way I would go, because that can set you up for a third game. I would still keep the title Clair Obscure, but I would change it to like the second chapter. That would be how I would title it, like Clair Obscure, the second chapter. I have plenty of ideas. They're not all good ones, but I'm yeah. Email the devs. I've done that before. I emailed the devs of this small company called Nintendo. It's like an indie company, about this dream I had when I was a little kid. So I had just finished playing Link's Awakening, and I had this crazy dream where Link turned into a dog. And he could like transverse between the light and the dark worlds of A Link to the Past. I had a email I had sent Nintendo, no joke, back when the N64 was a thing, The GameCube wasn't even out yet. I sent Nintendo an email about Link turning into a doggy and going between the light and dark world. I wrote Twilight Princess, motherfuckers. So if you ever wondered why Twilight Princess was so odd, I'm claiming that 100% because it's by a furry. For all those people who wondered. Yeah. Yeah. Someone at Nintendo reading the email just like, what should we do for the next Link game? Well, I have this crazy idea. This little kid sent this email from like 5 years ago. No, I did not do that for Sonic. I was not a big Sonic guy. I only played one Sonic game ever and never emailed them. I've only emailed like 2 devs, or 2 like dev teams. One was for a bug, like really explaining a bug in way too much depth, and that was Riot Games. And then they took forever to fix that bug. But it was a game breaking bug. Just nobody knew about it. Anyway, yeah, and then the other one was Nintendo with that. But yeah, I have lots of good ideas. It just, I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, Trickster left. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yes, I can laugh on command like that. How do I do it, you ask? Easy. I think of babies and dogs, specifically like puppies, fighting. Specifically, that one time my nephew, so I only have a minute for this, so I gotta go really quick. Okay. My brother is a really good dog trader. He has a boxer, so he thought a boxer needs to box. So he has a teddy bear, and you'd hold up the teddy bear, and the boxer would stand on its hind legs and rapid jab the teddy bear. Okay. Years later, he has a kid. The kid, a baby, just crawling around, picks up the teddy bear, holds the teddy bear up. The dog comes over, stands up on its hind legs, and rapid jabs the teddy bear. How can you not laugh at that? Yeah. Dev Tycoon to hear my ideas? Maybe. I still gotta finish an Alien game, you know. That's probably what we'll do on Friday, is play some Aliens. Since Twitch is in much better condition. And I'm gonna be honest. I did know about the bad Twitch servers because of some stuff that happened earlier the week with other streamers I kind of watch occasionally. So I didn't want to play Isolation last week in case something like that happened. And it was a wonderful choice of not playing it, because it did happen, and it happened in like the worst way. We couldn't play games for more than like 10 minutes without the game, like without Twitch stream crashing. Yeah, I'm looking to see if we can make it past the what is their name, the Garys, the Daves or whatever they are. Okay, we got ads. I'm gonna take a quick BRB to refill my drink, so see you in a sec. Joe's. Okay. Muted. Yep. 100% muted. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. Welcome back. Always good to mute myself as I say hello. Mhm. Yep. Thank you. It was a very good job of noticing I was muted in like 5 seconds that time, not like the 30 seconds it took me at the start of the stream today. Woo woo. Do I need to borrow your brain cells? It's okay, I'm already using them. There wasn't a lot to begin with. I'm so mean. I mean, there was only one between Bean, JC, and Addy. I mean, Bouncy has the most just because it's their birthday. But that's just because we got Happy Birthday constantly playing in the back of their head. You take offense to that. Okay, so JC has the brain cell at the moment. Bean and Addy don't. So feel free to tease Bean and Addy at the moment. Well, JC can still think. Yeah. Is that too mean? Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Do we have a birthday here? Yes, we have a birthday there. Birthday where? Birthday where? Hey, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. That one? Is that the right song? Or no, that might be Red Robin's. I think that's Red Robin's. Oh well. Wait, thank you. May I have another? For being teased? That's exactly what you should be saying when you get teased. I could probably look it up. I'm just messing around. Plus, I wanted to sing happy birthday to Bouncy right there. But sneaking it in a nonchalant way, you know? Hehehe. Yeah. I don't mind singing happy birthday people on their birthdays. But it has to be your birthday. Son? Oh no, daughter? Fuck. I had the joke and I messed it up. No, I had the joke. I had the play. I had the card. But I drew the old maid. So close. So close. Yep, that just happened. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I called you the wrong thing. Yeah, I'll let you get away with it this once, just because I messed up. So not doing push-ups. Oh, I called you son instead of daughter. That's what I'm saying. I messed up on. Oh, must have traded off the brain cell. Who's got it now? Bean? Yeah, Bean formed a full sentence. Must be with them. Addie's just using emote, so it's definitely not with them. Is it? Now I'm thinking of what is that anime with the slime? That's like God powered, God tier. Names everything. The name is like or something. Bleh. Can't talk. Yeah, that one. Is that what being gender fluid's like? You're just like an amorphous blob. Wiggly wiggly. Pat 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 pat. Addie had to borrow the brain cell for that one. Yeah, I'm just having fun. Sometimes it's nice to be ignorant. The gender is fluid? Yes, like a slime. Glub glub. No, that's a fish. Chat Pet is distressed by lack of brain cells. Chat Pet needs brain cells badly. Chat Pet is about to die. Chat Pet needs. Have you ever played Gauntlet Legends? Red Warrior is about to die. Red Warrior needs food badly. Chat pad or Tamagotchi? I don't know. Let me know. Is JC a Tamagotchi? They're worse than a Tamagotchi, so they're a Furby. Ah. Yeah, that sounds like a Furby. Are you possessed? Yeah, Gauntlet Legends, I absolutely love. Yep, they're a Furby, they're possessed. Quick, get the holy water. Is one of them Cthulhu? Please let one of them be Cthulhu. I kid. We wouldn't be able to understand if it was Cthulhu. 2 foxes and Eevee. So 3 foxes and a Pokemon. Holy water burns you to the touch. Ah, I see. Yeah, Gauntlet Legends was so fun. I had that for the N64. I've actually beat it on the arcade where your health constantly constantly lost. I've even beat the like new Gauntlet Legends. That is just a piece of crap. It's true. They made like a Gauntlet Legends that's more like a puzzle dungeon thing than an actual game. Kind of, yeah. 3 foxes, 1 is a Pokemon. Exactly what I said. Now the real question: what's your favorite evolution? Anyone can answer this one. I think one of the coolest Pokemon theories is the gold and silver.
The chat pet demands souls. If chat pet doesn't receive souls, chat pet will replace all your silverware with plants.
Who said I have silverware? We got some Glaceons, some Umbreons, but okay. The 3 legendary dogs from Gold and Silver are actually evolutions of Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon. Typhlosion. That is my favorite Pokemon theory. Billy Goat. 3 years. Wow. Welcome. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the tier 1 sub. Yes, I am having a very nice evening. I'm hanging out with all of you, so you know it's going to be a nice one. Now, my favorite's Leafeon. Yeah. No. Dune, that is actually what the idea is. Is that they were originally evolutions that were resurrected by Ho-Oh. And there was a rumor, I'm not sure if anyone's ever heard this rumor. It's definitely not as popular as the truck by the Annie where you can use cut on it to get Mew. It's definitely not as popular as that rumor. But there was a thing where if you had Eevee, the evolution, die fighting Ho-Oh, it would level up if it was at like whatever level you catch the VSAT when you see them. It had to be at that level. It had to die during the fight with Ho-Oh, and then it would evolve into the legendary beast after the fight. I'm not sure if anyone's ever heard that rumor. Leafeon Vapor. Okay, because your name's Goat, I can believe you're saying Leafeon, not ironically because I just said it. I just love the leafy tail. I think it's like such a cool concept for like Pokemon. I mean, Glaceon just got triangles and diamonds. Right, like changes for a plant. It is a plant. I'm having root. Yeah. Spoiled again. Yeah. I just wish there was more of an icy theme to Glaceon. I figured they could mess around with a little bit. Yes. Umbreon is pretty cool. Espeon has the worst shiny. Sylveon is most likely a boy. And if you don't believe me, 87.5% of all EVs are male. Only 12.5% are female. So therefore, statistically, Sylveon is a boy. You're welcome. You like it because of how green it is. Oh! I never thought about it like that. Because it's a psychic type, it's an alien. That's why it's green. That actually makes a lot more sense. It's a Martian. Espeon is a Martian. Have you ever seen copper rust or oxidize? It oxidizes green. Yeah, no, Jolteon does drop down to the worst shiny, knowing that Espeon is an alien. With the knowledge of Espeon being green for being an alien, Jolteon becomes the worst shiny. Because I always figured Jolteon was copper, and it was rusty, or it's not rusty, oxidized in a green color. Yeah, Umbreon, it just has different color circles. Still looks cool. Still looks really cool. Yeah, that was kind of how it happened, Billy. Garchomp doesn't have a shiny. It's true. Glaceon's shiny is just Glaceon except lighter. Right? Am I wrong on that? Yeah. It just goes white instead of blue. It actually looks like snow. There's nothing wrong with that. Leafeon is literally just the same thing. It's a vibrant green instead of a... It's just more vibrant plant. Like it's been watered. That would have been cool if Leafeon went like red-orange. That would have been awesome. Vaporeon is just pink, which makes a lot of sense because if you consider most EVs blue, or males may equal blue, so a pink could be a shiny female, right? I mean, it's just logically correct. Not gonna lie, shiny Glaceon is a little bit of the inspiration for my coloring. Because it's literally just diamonds on my ears. Yep. The more you know. And because lames. Yep. Shiny Eevee, white and Shiny Eevee is like a grayscale version. So I could see it being white. Yeah, it's white and gray. Yeah, it's like a grayscale version. I always saw Shiny Eevee as a callback to the grayscale era of just video games in general. Because, I mean, even on the Game Boy Color, there wasn't much color. Witches weren't psychic, they're magic? Yes. And they deserve to be burned. No. Dark Fire or Fairy Fire. I could see Fairy Fire. I could definitely see that as Fairy Fire. What is your favorite starter across all of the games? What is your favorite starter? This is important. Gotta look up the whole list. Litten, Snivy, Torchic, Fan. I mean, we can always go back to the original three of Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Charmander. And we all know there's only one incorrect choice. You have 2 out of 3 chances of getting it right. Which one's that? I don't know Grovyle off the start or off the top of my head. I'm actually having to go through this, and just gonna throw it out there. Oh, Trico, okay. Trico is amazing. Trico was gold and silver are the best 2 Pokemon games ever. Go ahead, fight me on that. Doesn't matter, it's true. Oh, JC, how can you get Gen 1 wrong? Everybody knows it's Squirtle or Charizard. Bulbasaur is the only wrong answer to the Gen 1 question. Oh yeah, I have to throw out no Pikachu, no Eevee, no Espeon Umbreon, and no Pokemon Dungeons. The fuck I mean? Hey. It's poison grass. That is not a good typing. Not in the original game where poison was bugged. Well, bugs were also bugged. Yeah, the first game did not have good typings in general. Fight me. Sure, I'll even use my Squirtle, which has evolved into a Blastoise that knows Ice Beam and can one-shot you with a faster speed stat. What now? That being said, Decidueye is probably one of my favorite Pokemons. I don't like this game. The whole grass is weak to ice, I think, is the worst decision in all of Pokemon. I am going to say it right now. You could have me on record for this. Grass being weak to ice nullifies the whole point of them being strong against water. Because every water Pokemon can learn an ice move and one-shot a grass type, even without stab. Squirtle, Cyndaquil, Draco, yep. That's fair, that's fair. Those are all good. Honestly, there's only like 3 Pokemon I would say are wrong answers out of like the starters. Bulbasaur. And this is going to be my hot take. Tepig. And Chespin. I think outside of those 3, there is no wrong choice. Oh, I forgot to scroll down. You're like, Chespin, why? Why Chespin? Chespin. Okay, Chespin's whole concept is to get hit. That is his entire thing with the character, is to get hit. And then he has really poor typing. He's grass, which doesn't do him any favors. And he goes to, what is it? It's just not fighting. Chestnut's fighting. He really doesn't get anything great. It's just... I mean, he's weak to flying, poison, psychic, fire, ice, and fairy. That's 6 weaknesses? Yeah, that's 6 weaknesses. 6 times 2, that's like half the category. 4 times to flying even. Still, that's just insane. The typing's absolutely horrible. And the entire concept of the character for all of its special abilities is to get hit. It is not a good one, in my opinion. Tepig. Why is Tepig the bad choice? Well, this is the same reason as Bulbasaur. You have Snivy, and you have Oshawott. And Snivy turns into Superior, one of the coolest types, with a single grass type. Doesn't have like anything really that bad to it. Has a spectacular moveset, just a good setup. Then you have Oshawott, who goes to the Samurai. Someone who doesn't mind. What's wrong with Samurai? It looks weird. I'm gonna be honest. It looks weird. But it's pure water. And it does fine into a lot of things. It just doesn't like electrical, which is usually a popular type. The Pignite, or no, not Pignite, Emboar. Emboar is firefighting. Cool. It's not like we haven't seen that like 20 different times. It's the worst looking one out of the firefightings. Its shiny is just blue flames. It just I'd rather in every situation take a Blaziken or Infernape. It's just yeah. But it's okay. I can understand liking Emboar if you want a big daddy Pokemon. I can understand that. But every situation, Infernape or Blaziken is going to be the one I want to go with. Drink, okay. I just can't justify. No, I went Snivy. I went Snivy on that gen. So, can't complain. And then when we played, what was it? Hisuian region. Who did I choose in the Hisuian region? I know you guys chose for me. I need to go back and beat that game. I never got my Hisuian Zoroark. But yeah, yeah, shiny. It has to be shiny. Shiny Hisuian Zoroark. Apparently that's the Pokemon that looks like me. Sword and Shield is the Galar region. So that's the ape, the bunny, and Inteleon. Yeah, Legends Arceus. I gotta look up because you had and I think this was a big mistake on Arceus, is that two of the starters were from the same time. I think we went Rowlet. We went either Rowlet or I can't remember. Yeah. I'd let you guys choose. But Rowlet turned into a fighting type, which I did not like. I think that was the whole thing with that. Yeah, that was right. Yes, Rowlet was so much better as Decidueye. The actual Decidueye, not the Hisune Decidueye, the actual one. Cyndaquil would have been cool, getting the ghost type. And then I think the Oshawott becomes the dark type. I think if I was to redo it, I would have gone Oshawott. Because I don't think there was a lot of good water Pokemon early in the game. And I think that would have been much better. Where you have access to like a Ponyta pretty early. And you have access to a lot of like grass and flying types early. Yeah, that might be something I play. Still finishing up a different game, but yeah. So you got your Gumi? Yeah. Great comic by Alex. You guys know who I'm talking about if you like Gumi. Or an evolution of Gumi. Great comics there. Dog Pokemon. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Dog Pokemon. Now, are we excluding the dog legendaries? I have to ask that before we go any further with Rockruff. Yeah, okay, so exclude the legendaries. And then I have to ask, are Lucario and Fennec dog Pokemon? Yes. Okay, then the answer is obvious. It's Zora. Hisuian, Shiny, Zora. Yeah, no, that would probably be more on the Fox side anyway. Okay, let's go. We're excluding legendaries. So Zama is excluded. So we got what, the Growlithe line, we got the Houndoom line, the Rockruff line, the Snubbull, the Bolthold, Herder, and the Doughboy. Am I missing anyone? I think that's all of them. Wow, I know a lot of Pokemon. Okay. The fact that both Growlithe and Houndour are fire types means they're weak to rock, which does put Rockruff in a better position. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Even Bolt is electric, but it's rock, not ground. So really it comes down to like Snubbull, Rockruff, and Myena. And it kinda depends on what type of dog you want. Do you want the pit bull? Arcanine can learn dig, but okay, that's fair. Arcanine can learn dig. I still don't think that really changes it for me. But you do have Snubbull if you like more of the pit bull style. I don't think the Doughboy is really a strong Pokemon. You do have Rockruff. Rockruff just kind of, in the most general sense, Rockruff is the superior dog. Yeah. Because if you're putting Rockruff versus Myena, Rockruff just looks like a better puppers. Well, we already ruled out Bolt. Yeah. Yamper, yeah. Yeah, Yamper's the Doughboy, right? That's the Dough Dog, right? Or no, Yamper's the Bolt one, so Yamper already lost. What is the Dough Dog? I'm trying to think of what the Dough Dog is. Yeah, but Rockruff, when I think of dogs, Chunky Queen. Yeah. Absol being a dog. Ooh, Absol. Fido. Fido. I have to look up Fido. And I just need to see, is it just a normal type? It's a fairy type. Ooh, this could be devastating. Okay, so it's even. It's even. And then we have Absol. I have to look up Absol. Okay. I am looking at Absol. And I would say Absol. I want to call it a dog, but I don't want to call it a dog at the same time. It looks more cattish to me. Absol, I would put in the category. That was completely on accident. Well, it's the ween. It's the ween that this Mega Absol ween makes me think it's more cat-like. Yeah. The fox category or a cat category, I don't think, like, it doesn't have the long snout. I think it just looks more cattish. It's really the snout. Yeah, I did have to look up a picture of Absol. I can understand that. I'm just saying, I think I would not call it Fido. Oh god, dash bun. Fido and a dash bun is just... Oh, that's just crazy. And it's immune to fire? Oh, wow. It's immune to fire and dragon. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, but double immunity, fire and dragon immunity of Fido might take it. Might edge out Rockruff here. Let me take a look at the stats here. Let me take a look at the stats. I gotta look up stats here for Rockruff's and its evolution. I'm actually looking this stuff up, but we're going to look up these stats. So yeah, we get the Link Rock, the midday. Okay. We all know the most popular version of Rockruff is its midnight form, the red one. We know that's true. Personally, I like dusk form. I think it is the most personality. Yes, the orange one. I think that one has the most personality in terms of like how it looks. I know the midnight form is the werewolf. The day form is just the normal evolution. But the I don't think the stats change no matter what form it is. Does anything change based on? Oh yeah, the stats do change. Speed. Midday has the highest speed. Midnight has the highest attack. Oh, dusk form has the balance. Dusk form is the balance. But Rockruff has 10 more stats than Fido's evolution. But it is not immune to anything. It does have less overall weaknesses, but is a double immunity. Better than 10 stats. Let's see, what are our stats? And we have it in an attack and speed. That is huge. Attack and speed are actually huge stats. So if we go to Fido again. We go to Dash Bun. Dash Bun is in defense and speed. Ooh. That can be yeah, it ends up being Dusk form. Dusk form with the balanced attack and speed are much, and with a higher HP. Dusk form is always going to be faster, is always going to tank stuff because of its HP, and it's going to beat out the... Yeah. Even though it might be better for type effectiveness, I think Dusk is better. So yeah, it falls back to Rockruff. Lynx and lions are cats. Lynx and lions are cats. We went through and we analyzed this as good as I can. Hey, nice comfy box. A nice comfy box. Thank you for the sub on the red platform. Sorry, I'm streaming on Twitch, so I can't say the name of other platforms. But thank you for that. I'm sorry I'm a little late on that. Feel free to follow that tail as it just sways back and forth, wiping away all that stress and tension, brush aside all those worries and anxieties as you just watch and enjoy. Okay, are we looking at Fox Pokemon? Because we all know what I'm going to say for Fox Pokemon. Eevee is 100% a Fox. I like Vulpix. I actually think Fenix is a Fox, not a dog. That's what I was asking about them in the previous one. We got the Zoroarks, Ninetales, Ossel, but we all know this is gonna go down to a shiny Zora. Hisuian Zora. Shiny Hisuian Zora. Because we know what it evolves into. Otherwise, it's a Alolan Ninetales. After that, Eevee. I think that's pretty clear cut. But not tail. What not tail? Team Zonk? Yeah. I'm on a team for Twitch with other people like Hypnosis. The evolutions are favorite dragon. Dragon types. I have to look up dragon types because there is a lot of dragon types. Okay. Do I have pictures of all these? Yes, I do. Okay, we got the Dragonair line, or the Dragonite line, the Altair, the Salamence, the Latios and Latios, the Rayquaza, the Garchomp, Reshiram, Zekrom. I do not consider Zygarde as a Pokemon that is eligible for this, despite being Dragon type, because, well, it starts out as a dog. I'm not even gonna include it. The 10% form? Yeah, I know. Sorry. It starts as a single cell. Yeah. I just don't want to include it. I don't think it's. I don't like it as a Pokemon. Let's see. We got Dragapult. We got Komo-o. The Tetsurugi in its different forms. Excalibur. Roaring Moon. Mega Charizard. Oh, do we include the secondary types? Is the question for Dragon, does that have to be primary or can it be secondary? Because like Palkia and Giratina are secondary. Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina are secondary. So that's where it really gets crazy. F2? Okay. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these are secondary. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Garchomp. You think Garchomp's best? Fair. This is a lot tighter of a category. There are so many here. And it's not even a question of what typing beats what typing anymore. I mean, you have Goodra, as well as its Hisuian form. You have Tyrunt, you have Hydreigon, you have Appleton, Duraludon, and then you have like the ancient ones, the Walking Wake, the Gouging Fire, the Raging Bolt. There are so many like good dragons. So I think when we're doing this, we have to go back to the basics. What any point in Pokemon, if you were to see, scared the living shit out of you? And when it comes to dragons, I think there is only one dragon we can agree on that when we saw, we shat ourselves. Mega Rayquaza. No, not Garchomp. Not even Cynthia's Garchomp. Mega Rayquaza. No one. You saw that thing drop, and it was game over. It doesn't matter if it's the video game. It doesn't matter if it's the card game. It was game over. Yeah, but it's dragons. 90% of dragons are legendaries. 90% of dragons are legendaries. If we take away the Mega, then we're probably going to end up on Cynthia's Garchomp. I'm going to say that. If we take away Mega, then it's probably ending up on Cynthia's Garchomp. If we just say everything goes, Mega Rayquaza. Hands down is the... What's so scary about this, Cynthia? You have never been an idiot. I think that's the best way to answer that one. If you were an idiot and you just leveled up one Pokemon, just your starter the whole game, didn't really worry about the rest of your team, because you could sweep everything in the game if you played it right, Cynthia's Garchomp just said, nope, your starter's dead, what's your backup? Also, Cynthia's song. Well, she's one of the hardest bosses in all of Pokemon in general, I think. I mean, we could always go to Giratina, if that was the question. I think Giratina would be one of those ones where it kind of falls in the same spot as a Garchomp. And then finally, I would go to Regigrago. The Reggies. I mean, yeah. Yeah. If you were an idiot and just leveled up your Pokemon, because that's what you did in every other Pokemon game, you leveled up the starter, you ignored everything else. Yeah. She just still kills you. Yeah. I mean, that's the way you should do it if you're smart. You say that's not a fun way. That's often the way I play. Unless I don't really like my starter, and then I kind of mix it up. Yes. Discount Godzilla. Sorry, Bexcalibur. I would say Tyranitar if you're talking discount Godzilla. When you say Godzilla, I think Tyranitar. I've played up until the final zone. Edgiest Pokemon. Let me look at Bexcalibur. Let me take a look at Bexcalibur. Let me find them. Where the heck is Bexcalibur? Did I scroll by them? Probably. You know, Bexcalibur is a nightmare in the trading card game because he just puts out as many water energies as he wants. Bexcalibur. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, he is kind of that way. Like, smooth Godzilla. I still think Tyranitar is a better Godzilla. Yeah, the spikiness of Tyranitar, I think is a better Godzilla. Okay, have a good night, Astra. Yeah. I mean, one of my favorite things was running the Magnezone with Tyranitar. Because you gotta have Magnezone, just like tank the... And I think you got... I can't remember, did Magnezone have Levitate? Did Magnezone have Levitate? I can't remember. Electric Steel, Pole, Sturdy, Hidden. No, it did not. Was it a thing you held that made it evolve? Or made it... Magnet Rise, that was it. Yes. Magnet Rise, that was the ability. Okay. Yes. So, you'd use Magnet Rise and you could Earthquake while Tyranitar was Sandstorming. And that was the duo I loved. That was the combo. Yeah. Earthquake hit everything. You had Zap Cannon. Oh, it was such a fun. Okay, what time is it? Oh wow, it's already that late. I still need to finish my farm in Guild Wars. Okay. I'll give you the option. Yeah, it is late as heck. I will give you the option. I can play Guild Wars in the background as we talk, or and stay on, or we can end stream and go raid someone. What do you want? You guys probably won't get to see me play Guild Wars because it's literally just me running around. No, we're gonna keep it like this, maybe like this, but that will be what we do. Yeah. I'll be up either way. I mean, it's just gonna be me yelling at my screen and probably getting yelled at by my neighbors, you know, the usual. As always, I'll leave it the first to 3. You can choose whether we want to raid. Let's see who's online right now. We have Slush, we have Spouty, we have Canadian Dragon. We have our big 3. I know somebody recommended somebody yesterday. You vote comfy pillow for my head, but I have to finish my farming either way. So I'm gonna be farming regardless. Okay, Ninja, if you're heading off, have a good evening. Have a good night. Yes, Pokemon. Yeah, usually about 30 minutes ago. We are going into an ad break, but I'm gonna keep it up a little bit longer just because we are talking. Yeah. Bouncy, it's your birthday. What do you want? Do you want me to stick around and talk as I run around and do stuff in a game? It's probably only going to take me about like 30 to 45 minutes in the video game. So I'll let Bouncy Beat choose since it's their birthday. It's my birthday. Donut. I love that song. Stick around? Okay. Yeah. Okay, we'll go do that. I will play Guild Wars 2 in the background while still talking about random stuff. Have you ever seen there she is, step is it step 2? I think it's step 2. Yeah, cakewalk. It's an old animation. Hey, Osiris.
Have a good night, friend Cole. Sleep well.
Yes, this is the one. Cake dance. I am gonna post it in the chat for you. There you go. That should get posted to both. Awesome. I may or may not listen to that on one of my birthdays. just for context. Are you going to sleep? Okay. Have a good night, JZ. Sleep well. And thank you for stopping by. Finished some of this earlier, so it might not take that long. Big thing I need to do is just a mirror farm. how's everyone doing? How y'all feeling tonight? So basically, a mirror farm is just the most broken thing in game. Because it gives you like 300 ecto. And ectos are like, you need like 250 of them for like any late game thing. So the fact that you have 300 a day when the previous farm for them was 150 a week is just absolute insanity. Yes, ectoplasm. Globs of ectoplasm. They're one of the end game items in Guild Wars 2. So, for 90% of the end game items, you typically need like 100 to like 250 ectos in order to like do stuff. One of the things I was doing was building legendary armors, and those legendary armors need 600 ectos per piece. So I had 4 that I could build. 4 different legendary pieces of armor that I could build. But because I was waiting on 150 echo a week, I couldn't build them. So that was kind of the huge thing. When these things came out, it was 300. So now every other day I could build another piece. So in the past 3 weeks, I've built 4 pieces of legendary armor and 2 legendary sigils, which sigils, I can't talk. Sigils are used for your weapons. So I was able to build 2 of those, which allows me to eliminate like 15 gold per weapon. So it's really big how much stuff I was able to get just for that little bit. No worries, you can just listen and relax, just listening to me mumble about whatever pops up, you know? Also, if you want to ask me any questions about like anything, feel free to. I do not mind. I do not have a filter. Just like Brennan Lee Mulligan, there is no corner of my heart I will turn over for 5 points on the internet. Means it's working. I guess that is true.
Where do babies come from?
Where do babies come from? Well, when a mommy and a daddy love each other, they decide to adopt. Didn't see that one coming. On a more reasonable note, yes. They come from when a combination of 2 pairs of genetic material combine to produce a unique set of 23 chromosomes. Now check a wow wow. I had to. What's this stork thing? Do they taste any good? I have not had stork, so I cannot comment on the tastiness of storks. Has anyone here had stork? I mean, I've had turducken. I have not had what was it? Ostrich turducken nail. You've had quail. So there is this crazy thing called ostrich turducken nail, which is a ostrich stuffed with a turkey, stuffed with a duck, stuffed with a chicken, stuffed with a quail. I think that is the craziest
Why are
thing.
some people's taste in cars so bad?
Why are people's taste in cars so bad? Because they like boxy things instead of smooth lines. I mean, I think that fully encapsulates why the what's it called looks so bad. The what's the Cybertruck? I think you can fully understand the Cybertruck by understanding that some people do not like smooth curves or lines. They like straight edges. Yep. %, how it works. Yeah, honestly, I think the Cybertruck is an ugly car. I don't understand it. But there's people that like it, so apparently there's a market for it. I understand a market for an electric car. I don't understand the market for a Cybertruck. You want an e-bike? There's a lot of good e-bike companies. I like honestly look around when you're going for an e-bike company. Also check your local laws for how fast you can go, because a lot of e-bikes can get up to like 30 miles an hour. But I know like for me, where I used to be, the local law was only allowing you to go 20 miles an hour on an e-bike. So I would definitely look into the local laws. Guessing goes up to 18. The other thing I will say about a lot of e-bikes, and this again comes back to the kind of the laws around it. Like, I have an e-bike that can go up to 30 miles an hour. That said, it's never gonna get up to 30 miles an hour. It will, because that requires me pedaling as well as just like doing. So yeah, do I have it clear? Yes. Do you mean like? Someone redeem a clicker? Because if someone redeemed a clicker, I was not looking for a clicker in my redeems. Oh, it's doing that thing. You redeemed? Okay. Okay. Sorry, I don't have when I'm playing a game I can't see redeems for some reason on Twitch. I know it's not your fault. It's just how it is. And right now I'm getting a bug in the game which causes chests not to spawn. And I need these chests to spawn so I can do my thing. Okay, was that good clicks for you? Yeah, I'm still getting the bug. That's annoying. Okay, we're gonna do that instead. Yes, I'm playing a game in the background. I'm farming. I'm doing my daily stuff. What do I have left to do? I need to do 3 combo skills, kill 5 veterans, and go visit Vista. As well as I need to pick up these treasure chests. I am going to do the treasure chest stuff. Yeah, just playing Guild Wars 2, doing the mirror farm in the background, which can net me about 300 ectos. So the whole thing is e-bikes are treated as motorized bikes in a lot of areas. So it's not that they go slower, it's that they're treated as vehicles. And a lot of places have laws against motorized vehicles. So like a unregistered this is so annoying. None of my chests are spawning. Yeah, so California limits it to 20 miles an hour on a lot of trails. And that's the kind of big issue you run into. Um, it's not like a crazy thing, it's just something to note. Yeah. Those selling them. They above 30. Nope, that one's not. That one is. Okay. Where do I need to go? Corner of Maguma. I need to defeat 5 veterans. Okay. The hard part's defeating 5 veterans. I have to think of where some spawn. I know where they spawn in one area. Three combos, 5 veterans. Do I cycle at all? I used to a ton. When I say ton, I used to actually bike about 100 miles every weekend. That was before I joined the Navy. After I joined the Navy, I can't say I do the same. So I'm a bit weird. Over summer, I don't work out at all. Over the winter, in between cycles of hockey, or during the moments between the periods, I will work out during that time. So, yeah. So one of the things I'll do is jump on the bike and just ride, and that's just kind of one of the things I do. How did that not count? There's any down here. Yeah. Used to be a primary road. That was the same for me back in California. It was just I lived closer to work. That's probably the best way to say that. Mm-hmm. Need to go to the area I know has veterans. Survived a hit and run. That's kind of impressive. Ah, almost done. Just need to kill 4 veterans. So. I cut the mirror farm a little short. It's got the mirrors and then went to farm other areas. Okay. Yeah, I only have a 38, and that thing's a beast on its own, right? So I can understand how crazy 42T might be. Actually, it's a 27. That's my what's it called? Gun, not gun. That my actual bike, my bike, not my electric bike, is a 27. My electric bike is only an 18 or 21. I'd have to double check. Okay, there's that. That appears to be all done. We'll go help this guy out. Okay, that should be it. I just have to inventory management some stuff. Okay, that's all the inventory management. And my dailies are done. Whew. Not bad. The desktop. Reread, yeah. Yeah, and then I also have the goo stuff in the tire that auto plugs holes. Because when it goes to, I think it's like a higher or lower pressure, it like solidifies. I'd have to check out how that works. But yeah, I have the goo stuff in the tires, so just basically as it if a flat happens, it just fills it and keeps going, which has been awesome. Yeah, well, I used to live in an area that had a lot of we'll call it tumbleweed. So that tumbleweed just got on the road, got in everything. Doesn't matter if you were road biking or biking through a field, you just ended up with flats. So if you didn't have it, it was just you were bringing your tire in and getting a new tube like every other week. Yeah, like sand spurs. Yeah, exactly. That being said, I did finish my stuff. It is late. Let's see. We still got Spouty, Lush, and Canadian Dragon online. Spouty's playing Q up. Not sure what that is. Slush Dog is playing Racoin, Coin Pusher Roguelike, and Canadian Dragon is playing Ghost of Yodi. Yes, I am tired. I do have to be at work. I have to get up at 5 a.m. So right now I have 6.5 hours to sleep. Typically I only need about 6 hours. But yeah. Canadian Dragon? Okay, Canadian Dragon it is. Good choice. We'll go check out some Ghosts of Yoit. Yoit? 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 Yote? Okay. Yeah, we'll go just go right there. Yeah. Yeah, I get sleep. I get plenty of sleep. Don't worry. I sleep when I'm dead. Well, there's the raid. Join it if you want. You know how it goes. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming out. I'll see you tomorrow. Friday we'll probably play Alien Isolation, and I'll probably talk about some upcoming plans because of Thanksgiving and stuff. So I'll let you all know about that. Okay. Yeah. Definitely time. So, as always, stay safe, be kind, be happy. Bye-bye.